ingredients for our red rice. Got some brown sugar. We got some chopped onions and bell peppers. We use about a pound and a half of that rice. I got some bacon grease there. I'll add some chopped sausage. Got some tomato paste and tomato sauce. Granulated garlic, salt, pepper, and all those measurements will be in the description. Okay, we got our bacon grease in the pot. We're gonna let that melt down, and then we'll add in our onions, bell peppers, and get those sauteed up. And then once we got those kind of translucent, we'll add in our sausage, the brown nose. Here, we have about a pound and a half of rice. I use long grain, but you can use parboiled also. And we're gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna put this rice in the oven for about 35, 40 minutes until the rice is fluffy. We have our oven preheated at 350. All right, so we have our onions and bell peppers in the sautéing. I like color in my food. You can use just the regular onion and the green peppers, green bell peppers, but I use green, orange, and red bell peppers. So we're gonna let that saute down in that bacon grease. You can use canola oil, you can use butter, but I'm extra. So I used our bacon grease. That's gonna add another layer of flavor. Okay, so we got our meat in there browning. Like I said, we got our bacon fat in there, our bacon grease, and that's gonna pull in all those flavors. That's gonna pull in the flavors from those bell peppers and onions, the sausage, when we add that seasoning and that tomato and paste and sauce, and man, that's gonna make the perfect sauce for your rice, for your red rice. That grease gonna act like a carrier of all those flavors. Okay, so we added in our seasoning, and what we wanna do now is start to mix that before that garlic starts to brown. So you wanna mix that in. Like I said, that bacon oil, that grease, is gonna start to carry all of those flavors we just put in it. It's already smelling amazing. Like that brown sugar, added some brown sugar in there, 2 tablespoons. That's gonna cut down the bitterness on that tomato paste and that tomato sauce once it get in there. All right, so now we got that. We'll add in our 4 cups of water. Okay, we added our 4 cups of water to the pot, and we're gonna bring that to a nice rolling boil. And then once it gets to a boil, we'll add in our tomato paste and our tomato sauce. Now the tomato paste is a concentrate, so we're not gonna I'm gonna use probably a half a can of that, but I use the 2 cans of tomato sauce. That tomato paste is gonna give it that dark red flavor that we're looking for in our red rice. Okay, so that's what we're looking for right there. And now we're gonna add in our tomato sauce and tomato paste. Okay, so I've added 23 ounces of our tomato sauce and 3 ounces of tomato paste. That's half a can. Like I had a 6-ounce can, I put 3 ounces in it. So we're gonna bring this back to a boil. Just stir that around. And we'll bring that back to a boil and add it to the rice. Okay, we got our red sauce going. It's just about time to add it to the rice. So you might not add all of this to the rice. You want to add your liquids so it's just above the rice, okay? You don't want to add too much liquid because you can't take it out. So it's easier to add liquid in than to try to take it out of the pot. Once it's in there, there's nothing you can do about it, and your red rice will be gummy. Okay. So as you see, we've added our tomato sauce to our rice. You can still see the rice peeping through the sauce. That's kind of what we want. Like I said, we don't want to add too much liquid and our rice come out gummy. So once you have that in there, you want to go ahead and wrap it up very tight with foil. Okay, we got our pan all wrapped up, nice and tight with the foil, and we'll add that into the oven. Like I said, we got an oven on 350, preheated to 350, and we'll do that for about 45 minutes, or until our rice comes out fluffy. Okay, the rice is out. I'm gonna fluff it up. It looks like it's still a little bit hard, so I'll add a little more liquid. Cover it back up and leave it in there for about 20 more minutes. That rice done. Out of the oven. Taste divine.